Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Cricut 360. So before we get into the nitty-gritty, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Cricut. A big thank you to them. I really appreciate that they sent this over before the launch just so I can test it out and give you guys some in-depth scenarios where you can use this. So all of the links to this lamp will be in my description. So Cricut just launched the Bright 360, which are two different lamps. One is a floor lamp and one is a table lamp. The one that I have here is a floor lamp. Obviously I make videos, so table space is very limited for me, and this is the one that I'll be reviewing today. I'm actually going to close all of the blinds and show you some hands-on stuff instead of just talking about this lamp. But before we dim those lights, I do want to go ahead and show you how easy it is to put this together. So it comes in 3 different pieces. So the base, the middle part, and then the top, which is the lamp. This is super duper easy to put together. You just kind of click and play. The only part of this that is heavy, which is the most important part, is the base. And it is actually really sturdy. Even though you see this move around like this, it's not gonna tip over on anything. For me, that's really important because I have camera equipment in front of me. It may not be so important for anybody else, but I think it is a big deal that you're not having a wobbly light over you. Now, this is how high this goes, and my table is right down here. You can go ahead and bring it all the way down, and the really cool thing is like, if you notice, when you bring it down, this starts to move. Not only does this start to like flatten out as you move it, but you can also rotate it this way, rotate it that way. There are so many options for you to be able to get perfect light. Now, another cool thing about this is that not only does it come in cool light, but it comes in warm light as well. So depending on what you feel comfortable with your eyes, then I'm obviously tan, dark skin. So a lot of times when I film with my ring light, the cool light makes my hands look very purple. It brings out all of the little chicken finger details. So this is really nice. It's easy on the eyes. You can adjust how much of the light you want. So like, let's start from low and then bring that up. Obviously right now I'm gonna look really blown out because when you light yourself for videos, that is not exactly how you light yourself. But this covers a 4-foot range. So if my table is in front of me, my table's a little bit over 4 feet, and I can just move this in and out of the way without actually having to move the base. So let's get into some crafting so you can see just how bright this is, and just, if you notice, this is right under me. I'm not squinting or anything, so that's really nice. These are LED lights, so these are gonna last forever and ever and ever. I'll put on the screen just how long they're supposed to last, and let's get into some crafting. It's 1 in the morning and here I am crafting. So everything is nice and dark. I only have that one little puny light. I don't have an overhead light. And we are gonna do 3 different projects. So you see what it looks like in cool light, warm light. I am gonna go ahead and turn this on one more time for you. So I'm gradually putting it up. And that's the warm light. And now the cool light. So depending on what I'm doing, like if I would be reading a book, I would probably do the warm light. And if I was doing something that required a lot of detail, I would probably do the cool light. But let's test it out. Okay, so here are my nails with no light at all whatsoever. And I'm just gonna, do some striping, some dotting. So I'm gonna turn it on, and this right here, we're gonna go from low all the way to high. This is the warm light. And now we're gonna go turn it off, and then we're gonna go to the cool light. So from more up, So with this being said, I can go ahead and show my color, put that down. That is not cute, but I just wanted to show the difference. Let's do one more with just the warm light. See, the warm light is, I wouldn't use for filming, but I would definitely use for, you know, if I'm just reading a book and crafting for myself. So here is another example. This is just like a little wood piece that I had cut out, and I'm gonna paint the little details. This is no light, and while I can still see, I wanna be able to, you know, really get in there and see the little details. You'll see them right now. So this is no light, and now let's gradually bump that up. All right, so this is my warm light. And you're starting to see where those little tiny lines are. Let me put it closer, and then let's go to the cool light. Boom. So if you can see, there's little tiny lines in there that I've added. Here goes some glitter HTV. This is no light on. Now I'm gonna gradually put it up, giving my camera some time to adjust. And this is all the way up with the warm light. You can see where my little cut lines are right here. And now we are gonna do cool light because it looks like daylight. It doesn't pick it up on camera, but it just lets me see where I need to weed. I am just picking out random pieces because, like I said, I don't really need that. But you can see it. So the light is super duper helpful. So that's it for me. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of the Cricut Bright 360, which one you would get if you are going to be investing in this. All of the links will be in the description. Again, a big thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video and sending this over. And as usual, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.